What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you with another review, and today is a comic book review. And today we are going to be taking a quick look at Aquaman New 52 Volume 6. Now, what I did was I figured when I do figure reviews and everything else, I can actually bring the camera a little bit closer. So I'm trying this setup for when I do reviews on when I need to show you guys, smaller details and stuff like that. That way the camera's not so far away, and then I'm end up bending over and having to get as close as I can. So at least this way, for reviews like comic books and figures and such, I can bring it in a little closer. So anyway, let's get on to this review. Very nice cover like always, and then you got the back side. And like with every comic review, I am going to read the back here, and then I'll just give a little bit of input on a few pages, just to give you guys an idea on what is included in Volume 6 of Aquaman New 52. A man of two worlds, Arthur Curry is both the superhero Aquaman and the king of the legendary Atlantis. The inhabitants of the fabled underwater continent have never taken easily to the idea of a half-human ruler, but now the kingdom itself is rejecting Arthur's claim to the throne. To stop the devastating seaquakes that are literally tearing his home in two, Arthur delve will have to delve deep into the mysterious history of Atlantis, confusing secrets from his own past he thought long buried. And that's about it. In this volume, Atlantis is suffering from all of these earthquakes and seaquakes, and the Atlanteans think that it is Aquaman's fault because he is a half human, a half Atlantean. They think just because he's a half breed, he's pretty much bringing bad luck to their civilization, and but Arthur, he thinks otherwise, and he still wants to get down to the bottom of it and figure out why all this is happening. And what ends up, the main part of this story that is actually kind of neat is the one creature that he fights in this volume. It's actually kind of neat. It's a combination from the Kraken. If you guys have read Aquaman Volume 5, he fought the giant Kraken creature, and then he also saved this diver from getting eaten by sharks. But the diver ended up getting experimented on, and parts of the Kraken were infused with him, so he becomes this guy that you see here on this page, very gruesome, very crazy looking. That's because he's infused of human and Kraken DNA, and it's interesting because at the same time he thanks Aquaman for saving him, the human side, diver side of his mind, but then the Kraken side of his mind, the Kraken DNA hates Aquaman because Aquaman destroyed the Kraken. So this guy has to deal with these two personalities, but the Kraken is more strong than the human part of him, so he is always wanting to kill and go after Aquaman. That is the main. That's pretty much one of the main points in this volume 6, and it's very interesting. It caught me off guard when they because at first I was like, well, what is this creature? How did it come to be? But then when they revealed it as it being the diver he saved from the sharks and the Kraken infused into one being, I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Sorry, you guys, I'm just looking for some more good page of artwork to show you. Um, so I mean, this guy can metamorph. He can change from the gruesome sight that he's become into a normal human and everything like that. So he can camouflage himself. But and he's looking for answers, all this and that. Everyone's looking for answers in this volume. Arthur, the new creature. It's just one crazy. This is a very good volume. The Aquaman New 52 has been a great read so far. I have enjoyed it. And not only, here's one piece I was really looking for on this page right here. This guy, just because he has the DNA from the Kraken and other sea creatures, he can take the form of almost any sea creature in the ocean. But Aquaman can't, mind read and control him the way he can other sea life. But this guy can metamorph into any sea creature that is pretty much in his DNA. So right here, this is actually pretty cool the way he morphs into like the lionfish and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Very cool there. But it is actually a really cool battle through a very hefty volume too. It's very long. It'll keep you busy for a while. It's a good read though. Again, the Aquaman New 52 series has yet to disappoint me. Aquaman is my favorite DC comic hero, and the New 52 is done him justice. I mean, it's just simply an awesome it's an awesome read. Here's some like artwork in the back. Here's a picture of Aquaman with Batman. That's pretty cool right there. But again, just a quick overlook. I know my reviews on the comics are not as great as I'm sure some of you would hope them to be, more in depth and everything like that. But if I was to go over this whole comic, which again it's pretty thick, it would be a hefty review. But that's the best I got for you guys. Again, when I do comic reviews and stuff like that, it's just a quick overview look, and that's all I got to say. Aquaman New 52 Volume 6 is a great read. If you haven't picked it up yet, hope you do soon. It's awesome. I have no complaints on it. Anyway, you guys, like always, we are Godzilla fan freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.